Hello everyone, I'm Red in Silver back in with some amazing battles which my friend FAKExSOUL did in the Ultra League to get to 3200 ELOs. So he's using Shadow Shan Slash and Giratina and Jellicent. So this is a typical ABB line team where Sand Slash on the lead is weak to fighters. So our backline takes care of that, and then our backline is weak to Poison Dark typing. So our Sand Slash takes care of that. He was able to get a 4-1 and a 5-4 set. I will be showcasing his 5-4 set. So let's get into the battles and check out his team in action, his team and his battles in. So we have uh, Sand Slash into Gully Support. So this is a bad matchup for us as Gully Support can hit for neutral damage with Liquidation, and Drill Run and Ice Punches from Sand Slash are resisted. So what FAKExSOUL will do is he will build up 100 energy and then he will try to catch the move on Giratina. Opponent did not threw the move regardless, and now he's coming in with his Stunfisk. Thankfully, we have Shadow Sneak on Giratina, so Giratina is not getting walled by Stunfisk, but it's still a bad matchup where Stunfisk, Stunfisk can win. So we're gonna throw another Shadow Sneak, and let's see what opponent is throwing. So opponent is throwing Rock Slide. After this, opponent will go for the farm down. So we will throw the Shadow Sneak, and after that we will snipe with our Sand Slash. We will throw the Drill Run. Opponent shields up the Drill Run, and then catches the next Drill Run on his Golo support, which will do like resisted damage, as you can see. So here we will just let go of our Sand Slash, and we will come in with our Giratina. I guess Giratina, or okay, we will come in with our Jellicent, and then we will go for the farm down. Golo support gets to a move which won't KO this Jellicent. Yeah, Liquidation is resisted, and Bug X Scissor is also resisted. So I guess opponent has a Charizard in the back. That's why opponent decided to surrender. So yeah, GG's. This is a good game. Into the next match, we have Shadow Sand Slash versus Shadow Zard. So in this matchup, Shadow Charizard wins in zero shields, and in one shield, I guess Shadow Charizard might win. So here, opponent waits a turn before throwing his charge move, which FAKExSOUL recognizes that he does not want to throw a resisted move on like Giratina or Jellicent. That's why he decided to wait. So that's why FAKExSOUL shields, because it's definitely a blast one. So here, opponent comes in with his Virizion. We will go for the Ice Punch. It will do like 50% damage, and after that we will switch out to our Giratina because opponent has switched out. His Charizard is not dead yet. So opponent goes for the resisted Leaf Blade, which means opponent does not have Stone Edge, which means we can go for the full farm down. We don't have to shield, we don't have to throw any energy. So we will go for the farm down, and after that, opponent comes in with his final mon, which is Cresselia. We will go for the Shadow Sneak. It will do super effective damage, and I guess we might be able to get to three Shadow Sneaks if Cresselia let us get to like three moves. So we will switch out to a Sand Slash and uh, catch the move basically, and we will throw Ice Punch because Cresselia definitely has a move it can throw, but that's why we don't want to risk like throwing, committing to a drill run. So we will go for another Ice Punch. This will do some chip damage, and after that we will come in with our okay. Opponent catches the move on Charizard. So and here comes Cresselia, so we can easily like farm down. This game is basically over because we have a Jellicent in the back which can easily take care of this Cresselia. That's why opponent decides to surrender. GG's. Into the next match, we have Sand Slash versus Dragonite. A really good lead for us, but we will have to watch out for superpower in this matchup. So we will throw the Ice Punch just before Dragonite gets to a Dragon Claw, but opponent catches the move on his Registeel, which is a really good catch on opponent's part. So we will try to catch Zap Cannon or Focus Blast on our Giratina. We tried to catch the Focus Blast because Zap Cannon is resisted, but it still like lowers our attack, which we don't want. We tried to catch the Focus Blast, but opponent threw Zap Cannon. So here, opponent goes for another Zap Cannon. We can throw Shadow Sneaks, which will do neutral damage, and opponent goes for another Zap Cannon. So it's very long matchup. Basically, it's like okay, we switch out to our Sand Slash, and we are gonna throw the drill run. We got the shield, and here we will throw our drill run again. It will like it will either get the final shield or KO Registeel. Opponent decides to no shield, which means it takes out Registeel, and after that we will throw the Ice Punch on the Dragonite. Opponent shields the move, and here we can like easily let this move go through. Yeah, we can easily let this move go through. We have a Giratina which has two moves stored, which means we can throw one Dragon Claw, but opponent catches the move on his Cresselia. So still have one move stored. So we will come in with our Jellicent. We will go for the Shadow Ball, and after that we can like throw either Surf or Shadow Ball. It's our choice. So we don't have to shield. Jellicent can easily survive two charge moves from Cresselia, two Grassnots, and we will go for the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does a lot of damage, and after that we will go for another Shadow Ball. Surf would have done the job, but we are just gonna throw Shadow Ball. Yeah, we are just gonna throw Shadow Ball, and here opponent surrenders because the game was over. Our Giratina had a Dragon Claw, we had a shield, and Jellicent could have gotten to a Shadow Ball. So yeah, GG's. Into the next match against Mind Master, we have Sand Slash versus Cofagrigus. So this is a neutral matchup. Let's see how FAKExSOUL decides to play it out. So we will not throw first, and opponent throws the move. We shields up the move, but it was a Dark Pulse Blade, which is bad for us, which is not good to shield basically. Opponent comes in with his Covalion. We are gonna come in with our Jellicent, and we will go for the Shadow Ball. Stonages from Covalion are gonna hurt, but we can tank two of those. We will go for the Shadow Ball. It will do like 50% damage. We will have to throw another Shadow Ball to KO the Covalion. Covalion gets to another move. We won't shield it. And after this, we will go for the Shadow Ball just before Covalion makes it to another Stone Edge, and opponent lets it go through. So now we will go for the Shadow Ball against Cofagrigus because we can make it. So I guess opponent will shield, yeah, and after that opponent will go for the farm down, a normal thing. So here we will have to call if it's a Shadow Ball or not. We decided to shield, but it was a Dark Pulse bait, so a very like a bad shield on our part. We throw the Drillon, and opponent's final Pokemon is Tentacruel, which means it is a really good game for us as now Sandslash can throw one Drillon, and after that we can switch out to our Giratina. We try to catch the Scald, but it doesn't matter. Opponent surrenders, so yeah, GG. So here Giratina would have farmed down the Tentacruel, and after that one Shadow Ball from Cofagrigus does not KO Giratina, and we had our healthy Sandslash to sweep the game. So yeah, it was a sweet win. GG's. Into the final match, we have Sandslash versus Swampert. So in this matchup, Sandslash can survive one Hydro Cannon, but we don't want to do that. Like shield or let go or like get the damage on our Sandslash. So we try to catch the move on our Giratina, but opponent threw the Hydro Cannon, which is good for us. And now he comes in with his Registeel, which means this is a neutral matchup where our Giratina can win or cannot win depending on we get the debuff, Zap Cannon debuff or not, which we do, which means we cannot win this switch. So we will go for the Shadow Sneak. We try to like wait for our switch clock to come back in so we can switch out to our Sand Slash and throw the Drillon and have that energy loaded on our Giratina to take care of the Swampert. Opponent comes in with his Swampert. We will let go of this move, hoping that it's just a Hydro Cannon. It's just a Hydro Cannon, but opponent goes for the Earthquake, takes out our Sand Slash. We will come in with our Giratina, go for the Dragon Claw. This will do like, yeah, we need two Dragon Claws to kill this Swampert. We have 100 energy, and if opponent comes in with his Registeel, we can go for the Shadow Sneak, I and if Registeel survives the move, we can come in with a Jellicent, snap down the Registeel, and opponent's final Pokemon is Zard, and there is no way that this Zard can defeat our Jellicent in 2 shields. So this is a GG's. So this is a 5 set which got FAKExSOUL to 3200 euro. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the content, definitely consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I will leave a link down below to FAKExSOUL's Twitter handle. Definitely follow him on Twitter, and follow me on Twitter in the meantime as well. And I will see you in the next video.